Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. I've seen a few of your comments and you guys have been wanting me to do more of these, so you ask, I shall answer. Today's video is going to be mostly a face routine, which I actually haven't done. I'm very excited about it because I'm going to be using some new products from L'Oreal, and this video is in collaboration with them, so if you need a disclaimer for a sponsorship, that was it. I'm really excited. I am testing out a few of these products for the very first time, and some are tried and true favorites, that being the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. She's my favorite, and I'm really excited to test out the partners that kind of go along with that, like the concealer, which I have tried, but also we have a new primer and setting powder, which is amazing for the drugstore. There's also a setting spray. I love me a good setting spray, and the fact that they're all drugstore prices is amazing. We're going to be testing the longevity of all these products, so how long they wear, if the glow lasts throughout the day, and yeah, all that jazz. It's going to be super fun. Hope you're looking forward to it. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and stick around. I do a lot of makeup and lifestyle and organization videos. We're kind of a mess on this channel, honestly. We do a lot, so it's fun. I like it. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay, let's do makeup. So to start off the look, I've already done my brows just to kind of pass that step, but I'm gonna go in and do my face routine now, and we're gonna use the Infallible Glow Lock Primer. This is the illuminating primer, it's the blue one. They also do make a Infallible Matte Lock Primer if you're using the matte foundation, but since today we're using the Glow Foundation, we're gonna use the Glow Primer, and I actually have not tried this yet, so this is gonna be a first impression. Has a little squeezy tube like this. Usually for primer, I'll put a little bit on my hands, massage it around, and then put it all over my face in a sweeping downward motion just so it fills the pores. I really like how the primer gives me that nice base. It definitely feels like a good base to put foundation on. It's hydrating, it looks plumping, and it gives you that glow right away. Now moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 202, Creamy Natural. I've been using this foundation for about 1.5 years, so it's a product I 100% will recommend to you guys. I love this so very much. It's very full coverage. It's really long wearing. I mean, it says it's 24-hour and it's not lying. It gives you that long lasting glow effect, but if you're looking for that super fresh, dewy skin look for the spring, definitely check this out. Of course, it's available at the drugstore, so it's definitely a good price point, and it's one of my favorite foundations, and I love it because, like I said, it's full coverage, but also I have dry skin, so it works really well with my skin type, and I do really, really like it. So that's my little spiel on that. We're gonna go ahead and mix 201 and 202, and that'll be my foundation shade for today. And here's what one full layer looks like over all of my skin. I'm definitely gonna go in with a little bit more on my chin area and my current spot, but other than that, like I said, great full coverage, initial glowiness, it's there, it's poppin'. Moving on to concealer now, I'm going to be using the matching Infallible Pro Glow Concealer in the shade number 1, Classic Ivory. I really like this concealer. Again, I have tried this before, so this is not my first impression of it, but I do really like how it makes my under eyes look super fresh and hydrated. The color is really good, it blends out really nicely. Big fan of this. Now we're gonna move on to setting my face. We're gonna be using the Infallible Pro Sweep+Lock Translucent Setting Powder. I personally love loose powders versus pressed powders. For some reason, I just prefer them better. And we're gonna be applying this in my T-zone and under my eyes, but I'm not gonna be applying it all over my face because I wanna keep that glow throughout the day and let the primer and the foundation do its job in doing that. Like I mentioned, this powder is translucent, meaning anyone can use it, which is great. And how I like to take my pressed powders is take it upright, flip the container over, let it settle into the cap a little bit, flip it up, and then use what is in the cap. It's usually a pretty good amount. My first impression of the powder is I really like how finely milled it is. It does do a great job of mattifying, but without taking away that glow and looking too cakey. I really, really like it. As I mentioned, I just applied the powder under my eye, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit around my mouth, just so it doesn't break up because I tend to get oily there throughout the day. Now that we have a little bit of color in the crease, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Galaxy Stick. This is a multi-use illuminating stick, and this is in the shade Gold. Galaxy Gold, if I do say so myself. And I'm going to be using this actually on my eyelid because I feel like a lot of people have been doing like a glossy shimmery eye, and so I feel like this will give me kind of the same look. And then I'm also going to be applying it to my cheeks. And then instead of just like taking the stick and just applying it to my face, I'm actually just going to use my fingers and blend it out that way. had to get really close to the mirror because we're gonna go ahead and move on to liquid liner. So I'm pretty sure I held my breath the entire time I was applying that, but I really like it so far. Great first impression of this liner. Super easy to use, very black. It came out a little bit bigger than I was planning, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. Next up, we're gonna use the False Lash XFiber mascara. I believe this is the first ever fiber mascara that has a primer that is black, so like a black primer. I know we've seen white eyelash primers, but this one is black. So I'm gonna start off with side number 1. No, I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna start off with side number 1 and then try out side number 2. Again, I've never tried this mascara, so I'm hoping for good things, but we'll see. First impression of the mascara, I do really like it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but I was a little skeptical going in. It's a really great formula. It's not too wet, it's not too dry. It did a great job of lifting and separating my lashes, and the wand on the second side is actually curved really nicely, so it fits your eye perfectly. So I'm pleasantly surprised by this, and I will definitely use it again. Now we're gonna go on to the last step, and that is lips. I'm gonna be using the Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nudist. It's a good nude color. I do really like the formula of these. If you're looking for a liquid lipstick that's matte from the drugstore, check these out. They have a really great selection, and also they have a glossy version, or an infallible gloss, so a long-lasting gloss as well. So yeah, but I like matte liquid lipsticks, so that's what we're gonna use. Moving on to the last step, now that lips are done, I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face with the Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Hands down, best drugstore setting spray. I have used this a bunch of times, and I do highly recommend it. I love this stuff, and it works really well. It's going to help the primer and the foundation keep that long-lasting glow throughout the day, but without getting like oily, basically. And for setting spray, I usually like to like spray it up in the air and have it like land majestically on my face, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, of course, typically this is where I would end this sort of video, but not today, friends, because we're gonna do a check-in. So I'm gonna be coming back towards the end of the day to follow up with all the products, tell you guys how they wore, what I liked about them, what I didn't, and that's it. So like, see you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. It is now around 9:30 and I have not touched up any of my makeup. I want to say I applied everything probably around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I haven't touched anything, and it is looking really good. We still got full coverage. I am getting a little bit oily, so I'm gonna go in with the Infallible powder just once more before I go out tonight. It's a Friday night, by the way. Cheers to that. But I'm really impressed with everything. My lashes are still curled and really defined. The liner's on really nicely, and my lipstick has stayed on tremendously well. And I have eaten, I have drank, I have done all of the day's activities, and it still looks fabulous. So needless to say, I'm very happy with how everything wore on my face today, and I'm going to be using them moving forward. A lot of the products I have used before and do love, but all the stuff that I tried out for the first time, I'm really impressed with. So that's awesome. I love having first impressions and actually being impressed with them. So if you guys want to check out any of the products I mentioned in today's video, they will be linked down below. You can go check them out, or check out your local drugstore for them, because that is where they'll be. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.